seat, everybody else will stand behind them. This is a game called Chorus of Gripes. For this game, everybody's going to be involved, and they're all complaining about something. And those complaints are coming from the suggestions we got from you, the audience, before the show. So I'm going to be telling them, oh, we got a bunch more since I checked in here. That's great. Okay, so, all right. Ben, your complaint is that you are, there's a little kid kicking the back of your seat on an airplane. That's your complaint. Zach, your complaint is that you don't have a Valentine. Logan, this just says poop too hard. Thanks to you. Okay, and thanks to whoever suggested that. Colin, your mother loves your brother more than you. Dorian, your complaint is that your car won't start. Kai, your complaint is that you got an A-. Evie, Evie, you're complaining about your creepy Uber driver? Okay.
So true.
Day, you are complaining that Zach can't drive. Spencer, your complaint is that Mrs. Hess is missing class because she's at Denim Coffee. Chase, you are complaining about the ATF's unconstitutional gun laws. Megan, you are complaining that there's nothing to eat in the fridge. Mason, you are complaining that you got all the gross flavors in Bean Boozled. And John, you are complaining that, let's see here, what else? You have a horrible Fortnite teammate. Okay, so with that, what's going to happen is, we call this Chorus of Gripes, but they're not singing. What's going to happen is I'm going to point to somebody who is just going to start venting about this thing. Then they'll vent for a few moments, and I'll cut them off as the conductor of this game. And I'll point to somebody else. Each of them will get a brief solo vent, and then they'll start overlapping each other. And I'll be conducting some of them to be louder or quieter, and it will grow to a crescendo, and then I'll cut it off. So each of you will get a chance to get started. Can you see if I'm here like this?
Yeah.
Let's start.
So it's leftover night. Normally I don't mind that. Yeah, sure, just let me make something out of beans, cottage cheese, and iceberg lettuce. Because that's a 3-course meal right there. I don't even know what they're thinking. Like, yeah, sure, just come up with something in the fridge. Sorry that I didn't know it was a void.
You know what really creeps my crawlies? Is this freaking Uber driver who smells like he just crapped himself, and he's looking at me in the mirror, and I have like my hair all done, and I'm looking nice, I'm ready to go out, but he keeps aggressively sniffing the air. I'm done, man.
You know what really burns my bum? You never think it's going to be you, and no matter how many PSAs you get in school, you still think you can handle the Carlisle Taco Bell. I'm here to tell you that you cannot, no matter what time of day. Do you know who finds the instantaneous rate of change? Not me! Because I just walked into my period 3 calculus class, and who do I see? A substitute teacher for the 5th day in a row. I'm trying to learn my unit 6 calculus, and all I see is an empty denim coffee cup, and another empty denim coffee cup, and another empty denim coffee cup.
You know who really helps me win my Fortnite games? Not Zach Haney. He's playing no-builds the way he runs around without doing anything. I have no idea how this man's even entertained on this game. He completes absolutely nothing. Just runs around and looks at stuff.
Oh, come on, really? He's your favorite son? He barely passed high school. Says something. This isn't the medieval times. Your eldest son isn't the most important child anymore, okay? You know, the youngest son can do some stuff too.
You know what really bears my arms? Not me anymore. Thanks, liberals. You know, I wanted to show off my new on Etsy for $59.99, and I'm stopped by this white mom with blue hair, and she goes, "You can't have that near this building." Yes, I did.
Fractures my spine. That damn baby. I mean, they told me not to fly Spirit, and here I am. I bought the front row ticket. I mean, right next to the captain. That is so uncomfortable. That right there. I can't take the smell. And that baby, oh, that baby.
You know who really turns my wheel? That freaking Hayes. They call him out because of his complete lack of disregard for human life. He sees stop signs, traffic codes, all of that as suggestions. People, passengers, pedestrians, they're all just speed bumps to him.
So I wake up at 7. I'm already late for school. So I'm running downstairs, eating my breakfast, rushing to just, get everything done. And I go outside. Oh, great. It rained overnight and it's -5 degrees outside. Okay, so I spent 20 minutes getting all the ice off my car so I could drive. And I put the key in. It won't start up. And now I need to know that I gotta drive, I gotta somehow get it to the frickin' AutoZone that charges you like $500 for even.
You know what's really gross? The earwax flavored jelly bean I just after I had the booger flavored one. Why does my brother keep getting the good ones? He got cherry. I got cherry surprise.
No future anymore. 1 A- and it's over for me. My record tarnished. My 4.0 taken from beneath my pedicure toes. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. Colleges don't want a 3.9997. They want a 4.0 at least.
You know who's still single for the 16th year in a row?
Zach Haney.
It's crazy at this point, man. I mean, I thought I'd get some candy back in elementary school. Nada. Zero. Didn't even get a fun day. And I'm 18 years old, and I see people getting candy. It's $1 for a piece of chocolate. I mean, you could have it to that or every single one. They would make their whole year.
I'm an
Well, I haven't been with this woman in 5 days. I better go home.
Joe Biden cannot take my guns.
You're like, I want this. I don't know. Maybe they can
Speak on it.
That might probably not. Well, we're at a time call, and now we're going my life is possible.
I didn't know it was possible to kids of under to do it. But he did it. I mean, it's incredible how bad this guy is. Excuse my language, but I'd go as far as to say he's dog water.
Next week, I have to ride on the student public bus, and the bus driver, for some reason, decides they want to be late every morning, and I need to stand out in -4 degrees weather with my backpack.
I haven't done something.
We all do.
How am I supposed to know?
That was like 17. He would get out of the house, and now he's still here. I thought
But I cannot keep watching this. Videos.
How do they get a basketball into a jelly bean? Why does it taste like a basketball? It's the other one.
So being single for 16 years, don't
Shoot someone that's
For our next game, let's bring our chairs back. Okay, for our next game, I'm gonna need a couple volunteers in the audience. You're not gonna have to play anything. Don't worry, you don't have to be on stage. except to just help us out before the game. We have 2 volunteers from the audience. Okay, so you who said me, you're about with your hand up there. And you too. Come on up. There's okay. Yeah. All right, can I have all the wingmen line up across the back of the stage, please, facing the curtain? All right. Oh, Matt, thank you. And Kalini, I know both of you. Okay, so, Matt, I need you to pick a number from 1 to 13, please. Yeah.
Ooh, 9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dorian, that's you. Come on up. Come on. Matt, go up to Dorian, please. And pick a number from 1 to 12, please. What are you grabbing? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that Zach? Yep. Zach, come on up. Okay. So, Delaney, go up to Zach, please. Okay, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Matt and Delaney, can we get a round of applause for them, by the way? A lump of clay. Can you just mold them into a position? You can bend them, you can twist them, you can stretch them, but you're going to freeze them in some sort of position, and then, yes, exactly, perfect. This is perfect. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, Matt and Delaney, you can have a seat. Thank you very much. Okay, here's what's going to happen. In a moment, either Dorian or Zach, one of them is going to start a scene that justifies these poses, and they're going to address the other person by name as a character. And they're going to do a brief scene until somebody in the back yells, "Freeze!" And when they do, they will freeze in whatever position they're in at that point. And the person who yelled freeze is going to tag one of them out, take over their position, but then start a completely different scene. So it'll start in the same freeze that the previous one ended in, but it will not be the same characters or the same setting. The person who yelled freeze will establish a new relationship and have it keep going. So with that, Zach or Dorian, one of you will start with relationship and a statement. Take it away.
You know, Paul, when I signed up for nude painting class in college, I thought that I was done painting.
In the terms and conditions, they tell you. So I actually read, and luckily I know what I'm doing here. But
You think I read that stuff? It's just a bunch of words, man. Like, how hard can it be?
Wow, I'm enjoying this Wingter Ball, Zach.
Oh my god, it's so great. I love this DJ who can barely play one song I know.
I gotta
It's
just
amazing.
operate over and over again.
Oh my gosh, are they playing cha-cha slide? To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Back. God, I love jump roping. Yeah, we sing this song when we jump rope all day long. Yeah.
Susan, that box is not that heavy. You don't need to use your leg.
Oh. Yeah, it is. I moved it down my leg. It's so heavy.
Here's your target, Jack. Hit it. Hit it. Don't hit me.
You know, Bear, I've been thinking a lot about being a zoo animal lately. I feel like kind of existential.
Really?
Because, like, I was free for so long in my forest. And then people just came and they took me. And now people look at me and laugh at me.
It's so sad.
You know, Mrs. Smith, when I asked for extra credit in theater, this ain't what I meant.
you gonna pay extra if I say yes?
You know, I find these swim lessons are really helpful. You know, being around a bunch of fifth graders, it really gives me confidence that I can swim.
Yeah, maybe that made you too to swim. You just gotta get in the water first.
So the tickle monster.
Okay, I'm applying the ointment. Now I just need you to breathe for 10 seconds in, okay?
I don't remember
One,
paying for this part of the massage.
Come on, this is necessary.
Is it?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Come on, you
What
keep my
happens
hands
when
right
things
here.
go?
I need no.
I told you she was mine, Robert!
Whoa. Hey, first of all, she doesn't belong to anyone. She's a free woman.
Second of all, she can put herself on Craigslist. Zach, you can ask me 1, 2, 3 times. I'm not taking you to Wingter Ball.
You don't understand why one woman's girlfriend broke up with me. I have nothing left.
L.
If I'm going to, I'm taking you with me!
You're not gonna kill me! I'm gonna make it out of this musical alive.
The park is always mine!
They continue with it.
No, don't capture me. You can't be that hungry, dog. I swear. I just don't think cannibalism is expensive.
I mean, you know, based on like philosophical questions, I mean, what do we really have to eat? I mean, some days we look in the fridge and there's nothing.
You're fired. Your tenure is cut. I'm not doing another review of your class. I swear, if you throw the basketball, the kid won't.
Oh, really? Oh no, I need a date to Wingter Ball. Dad, it's been 16 years.
Zach, I'm your mom. I can't help you.
Oh.
That's right. Stand in awe at the Gulf of America.
No.
Donald Trump, if you can hear me, Donald Trump.
That's all that they never see.
There's no one else to stop us.
The biggest.
They're all sitting down.
High school lives, 17
Following
years.
the script.
Golf course.
Someone tells us to stop.
Do more.
All right, for our next game is called Celebrity Dating Game. For this, I need Dorian to come on up on stage. Can everybody say, oh, hi, Dorian?
Hi, Dorian!
Dorian is our only freshman. And
Little patootie.
is looking for love. So we are going to send Dorian front entrance where you can't hear what's happening. So Ryan, hop off the stage and run outside. Annabeth, can you wait in the back to be ready to cue him when we have...
Bye, Dorian!
So, what's going to happen is I need Zach Heaney, who's going to be our host. Zach. All right, Zach, you are going to be hosting this game of Celebrity Dating Game. I need our other 3 people, I believe that is Logan, Spencer, and Colin, to bring chairs out here, and we need a chair for Dorian as well. So, what's going to happen is that these 3 people are playing celebrities that we got from you beforehand in our QR code, and each of them is going to be a famous person that they will know and you will know, but Dorian will not know. He's going to have to figure out who these celebrities are. So, first, to find out who you are, we asked for a historic figure, someone popular today, and a famous fictional character. So, our historic figure, I'm going to get the audience to tell me who they want. The 3 that I liked on the list most were Amelia Earhart, Mr. Rogers, and Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil!
Who'd like to see which of those 3? Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil!
I need him.
I also asked for a famous person from pop culture, or somebody that everybody knows. We got Elon Musk and Patrick Mahomes. Do we have a preference from you guys?
Elon!
Logan or Spencer, which one of you wants to be Elon Musk? Okay, Spencer. All right, so Logan, for you, your choice is, I'm going to let you choose this one yourself. This is a fictional character you can choose from being Ash Ketchum, Dora the Explorer, or Captain Underpants. Would you like to be Logan?
Can I go Ash Ketchum on this one?
Ash Ketchum. Okay, so we have Punxsutawney Phil, we have Elon Musk, and we have Ash Ketchum. Is that right? Okay. All right. Annabeth, you can call in Dorian. Here's what's going to happen. During this game, Zach is going to welcome us to the show. He's the host of our show. He's going to welcome everybody. He's going to ask Dorian to introduce himself in character. Dorian has made up an identity for this game, and then Dorian will introduce himself in character, and Zach will then ask each of our 3 celebrities to say hi in their own way. They're not going to give their life story. Dorian is going to have to figure that out. And then Zach is going to ask Dorian to ask a question of the panel, and all 3 of them will answer it in their own way. And then he'll ask them more questions, and he's going to try and figure out who they are. And at any point, he can dismiss them by saying, well, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to go on a date with you because whatever. And then that person will leave the stage and narrow it down until there's just one person left. Hopefully he'll guess the 3rd person, but at worst, Zach, you might have to cut it off by saying, ooh, that's all the time we have. You're stuck on a date with this person, to wrap it up. Zach, you're mostly a facilitator. Why don't you take a microphone, Zach, so that you can hand it to people as needed? So, with that, Zach is going to introduce himself and ask Dorian to introduce himself, and then take it from there. Take it away.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Celebrity Dating Show. My name is Hack Sadie, and unlike my counterpart, Zach Haney, I am very qualified to run a dating show. Today we have a very special guest as our bachelor or bachelorette. I'm not sure their gender. Can I get your name?
Yeah, my name's Tammy.
Anything else?
I have 3 cats and a dog named Cleveland.
All named Cleveland?
No, just a dog. I work down at the Walnut Bottom Giant, you know. I just really love life, but ever since my husband died 15 years ago in a tragic accident.
Let's meet our contestants! Our first contestant. Hi. Our second contestant. Hello there. And our 3rd contestant. Hey. All of these contestants will be competing for the love of Tammy, if they want it. Now, Tammy, you can ask any questions to these fine people. Maybe. What was your first question you'd like to ask?
You know, I'm a bit of a classy girl. I like being taken out to the nice places in Carlisle, so if you were to try to woo me, what would the first restaurant you take me to be?
Very, very interesting question, Tammy. We have our first contestant with his answer.
I'd probably take you to a new cat cafe that opened up. I really like animals. I really like capturing them. A nice first date to go on, so I can show you just how strong I am.
You know, if it really boils down to this, I think you and I would have a really great McDonald's date. And money's not really the issue, but it's such an American restaurant. It's just like in my roots.
I don't really care where we go as long as I can get the same meal over and over. So wherever you take me, I just make sure that there's always the same thing I can always get.
Very intriguing answers from our three contestants. Might have to call Pina on this one. Would you like to ask another question?
Would. You know, so recently I've quit smoking, and to get with the generation, I've started vaping. So if one of you were to choose a certain vape flavor, what would it be?
I'm glad you're on the right track, Tammy. Our first contestant.
Probably something zappy that would give you a little bit of a shock in your mouth. You know, maybe a little bit of a beak.
I really like blue raspberry. It reminds me of one of my many kids, and yeah. You know, just like the y-axis, the other axis really loves that flavor. So.
Probably like cedar, as long as you can do it over and over.
I don't know what types of flavors you guys like, but they certainly are interesting. Would you like to ask another question, Tammy?
Yeah. So, when I was younger, my mom always got me the 15 cents comic books, and I wanted to know what is you guys' favorite superhero?
Okay. We're going to start off with our third contestant on this question.
Please don't.
We're going to start off with our second contestant on this question.
You know, my favorite superhero is Captain America. My heart goes out to him.
Let's not show what you mean by that. Contestant number one.
You know what, first of all, I just want to say, I'm really glad that you have a relationship with your mom. I'm pretty sure I left mine at the age of 10. And adventure and see the world, which was not a smart decision financially in hindsight, and so thus I cannot buy any comic books. But from what I've seen, probably some type of Batman, because I like animals.
Okay.
Oh, our third contestant would like to share.
I would say Storm from the X-Men. I love the weather. And, altering the weather is like my favorite. It's the only thing I do. It's my one job, and so I just really admire Storm.
Okay, cool. Now, Tammy, we're going to move on to the next round of our show where you get to ask some individual questions to our contestants. So, who would you like to answer this question, and what is the question?
I'd like to ask number 2 a question. What is your, what's your country of origin?
Tammy likes travelers. Contestant number 2, would you like to respond?
Yes, I was born in South Africa, and then I moved to America when I got enough money. Legally.
I have to make sure we had that part. Would you like to ask another question?
I think I'd like to dismiss a contestant.
Oh. Which one?
You know, Elon. You're a little too problematic for me. You and your association with Africa and America and apparently Romania. Yeah, I just can't have that drama in my life right now.
And like SpaceX, we are sending Elon to the moon. Now, we're down to 2 contestants, Tammy. Do you have your heart set on any of them that you would like to ask a question?
Can I ask another group question?
Sure.
What is your favorite clothing brand?
We have a designer. Contestant number 3 wants to go first.
I would say my favorite brand is Timberland.
Okay.
I'm a huge wood guy. I don't eat it, but I like it. The town I'm from is full of trees, I think. Yeah.
All right. Contestant number 1, would you like to respond?
You know, I want to be the very best. Like, no one. I find that in order to do that, I need clothing that really enhances my performance out on the battlefield. So, I always sport my iconic black shirt and some jeans and my iconic red and white cap.
So he wears the same thing every day, basically. Both of them do. Very interesting contestants we have here. Tammy, would you like to ask another single question?
Can I ask a group question again? Or actually, no, you know what? A single question.
Okay.
So number 1, what is your view on illegal animal fighting rings?
That's a good question. What is your thoughts on illegal animal fighting rings? Contestant number 1.
Yeah, if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Horrible!
Those animals could demolish me in a second. If they didn't want to be there, they would leave. Trust me.
Okay. We have one more contestant voted off, so this means the final contestant is your lover.
Listen, Ash. Canonically in your show, you're still a kid, and you've literally been a kid throughout your whole series, and also kind of ticked me off when you did evolve your Pikachu. So, I think I'm just gonna have to say Pika-bye.
You really lost out today. When I'm the biggest Pokemon champion ever, you're going to be begging me for money, and you're still going to be working at the Water Bottom Giant. So I don't
Ash, calm down, you're still a child. So Tammy, we have one more contestant. Do you have any idea on who this contestant could be, your true lover? God bless them.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes, you can.
What is your favorite subject in school? What was?
You heard the lady. Favorite subject in school.
I would say environmental science. Is just my favorite, but also I love to predict the weather. As I said earlier, I'm some sort of forecaster. I look at the ground and sometimes just out of my pure intellect, know that it's going to be a little cold or equally as cold in the next few weeks.
And he chose wrong this year. Tammy, do you know who your lover is?
I've always wanted to hug a groundhog.
Thank you very much. Nice job. All right. For our next game, I need Megan Bridger and John Forrester. This is a game called Actor's Nightmare. So for this, we know that we have some actors in our troupe, and I think we have some actors out there. And what is an actor's biggest nightmare? Forgetting their lines. So here's what's going to gonna happen, Megan and John are performing a scene together. Megan has a script, and John does not. Megan is going to be reading her lines for her character, and John is gonna have to wing it. Line after line after line, trying to make things make as much sense as possible. I have a script here. Neither of them has ever seen it before. It's from a play called None of the Above. And I'm going to read you the opening scene here. It says, it's November 1994. At the rise of curtain, Jamie, 17, in a lavish bedroom, somehow smokes a cigarette and does her nails at the same time while dancing to electrifying pop music. She blows cigarette smoke on her fingernails to dry them, then dances across the room. A completed game of solitaire looms on her computer screen. There is a knocking on the door that gets louder and more insistent until Jamie realizes someone is at the door. She puts out her cigarette, lowers the music, grabs a purse, and answers the door. She sees Clark, her tutor, early to mid-20s. One quick note, Megan. So, Meg, you can get started. You'll start by knocking on the door, Clark. Take it away.
Knock, knock, knock. What's up? It's Clark.
You're late.
Oh, I forgot my watch. My fault.
You're late.
I'm coming. You need help with that? I'm the tutor.
Your name is Clark?
That's what they call me.
You're not early, you're late. I believe you were supposed to be here at 5:30 and it's 5:55.
I'm not late, I'm Clark.
Well, let's not argue over details. Have you got everything?
Yeah, right here.
I was wasted out of my mind during the test. My friend Justine, she was mad about there being a test, so she rented out the 21 Club the night before. I think that was less than 50 words.
Clark can't count.
You just you could not have counted.
Clark never lies.
Where did you learn to do that?
Clark in school.
No, the whole restaurant. After hours, private cars. So, yeah, we stayed out late that night.
Who was we? You and what was her name? Jessica?
Not sure. No, I think I never went to bed. I think I was still drunk.
Happened to Clark a couple times.
Is it?
It is. Maybe, could be, would be, should be.
I hate those pie things.
Yup.
How can you care so much about circles?
Well, you see, circles are pretty cool. Without circles, we want to have tables or wheels or maybe those green things on the wall there.
You considered getting help for that?
No.
What might it mean if you're not so into circles?
Well, I would have nothing because literally all I have is circles. It's the only thing that helps me when I wake up in the morning.
Okay, look, it's nice you appreciate the pie things, charts, whatever, but studying is not a good context for me to meet people in. Studying is just not me.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have invited Clark over.
So why don't you leave?
Clark will show himself out.
I'll tell them you came and tutored me, and you can just take the money and run.
Clark will do that. Clark will go Clark somewhere else.
Right, you're here because you care deeply about me.
You're right, I do. That's why.
Augmented, do you always talk like this?
Augmented Clark always talks to me.
I think you always talk like this with your students, with your friends.
I
If you have any, I think you couldn't stop if you wanted to. And I think you always count words too, no matter who
For this next game, I need Mason. Can you come up on stage, please? Mason. Actually, Mason, why don't you actually just run down those stairs and go out front because we need to not hear what's about to happen. What I do need is a chair on stage for Mason. And Evie, would you take a chair and sit up next to him? Okay. Ben, we're going to need you in this game as well. This is a game called State Trooper. And what's going to happen here is that Evie is driving a car with Mason, and they are going to be driving erratically for some reason that when they get pulled over by our State Trooper, Ben, they don't want to tell him why they've been driving so poorly. So they're going to want to make up a story. But here's where this gets interesting. This is a guessing game. So Evie is going to have to make up an excuse that will try to win sympathy or at least forgiveness from the cop. But it's not really why they were driving poorly. And then she's going to tell that story and try to win the cop over with this. And then he's going to bring Mason back into the room. So Mason will be sent away again. And he's going to bring Mason back in and ask Mason to corroborate her story. The problem is, Mason didn't hear her story. So she's going to be standing behind Ben's back trying to act it out, and Mason is trying to replicate her story based on the way she is pantomiming. So here's what you need to know. So that this is fully improvised, I had asked the audience before the show for an object that can fit in the trunk of a car, a national chain or restaurant, and an animal. So Evie, your story has to include the following elements, okay? In any order, but somehow trying to get some sympathy. Your story has to involve a gingerbread house, it has to involve Panda Express, and it has to involve jellyfish. So, gingerbread house, Panda Express, and jellyfish are all parts of this story to explain why you were driving so crazily. Okay, Annabeth, call in Mason. Hope you guys are having a good time tonight. Isn't it great there's no school tomorrow?
Yeah!
Take a moment to thank our tech crew, Thundering Productions back there. They're named in the round. It's also a great time for me to thank our sponsors. We have 3 season sponsors: Sea Love Thrift,
Welcome to Purpose,
Subway Car Wash, and Carlisle Events that put on the car shows. And so we thank them very much for sponsoring our entire season. And tonight's special sponsors are Marcello's Restaurant and Tank's Toys and Treasures. So, with that, Mason and Evie are going to be driving erratically. We'll see this scene until Ben pulls them over. And then Ben will ask them to get out of the car. And Evie will explain what's going on. Well, actually, no, sorry. Before Evie explains, Ben, you're going to send Mason back out again. So Mason, get ready to make that trip again faster. And then Evie will tell her story, and we'll call you back in a second time. Mason, you have to corroborate it. So with that, Evie and Mason, take it away.
Yo, which side is the gas on? I forget. Is there even a brake in this car?
Yeah, this is one of those mechanical cars.
Pull over.
Keep going.
I mean, you guys, you know what you guys did. You know what you did. I mean, you almost ran yourselves off the road. You almost ran this. All right, I'm gonna need you guys to step out of the vehicle. Take your time.
Oh, I will.
All right. Oh, hey. Oh, you two are very intimidating. I think I can only handle one story at a time. So I'm gonna need you to take a hike.
Yeah, you know me.
My God, now that job's gone. He's not gone yet. All right, you got it. So, what could have possibly possessed you to do such a terrible thing as driving around?
Look, okay. I swear, it's reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, I was eating with my buddy out at Panda Express. We had like a crap ton of sour chicken, and really moves bowels. And so I was chucked it on the road, and it was slime everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And my car went like,
And we live in Iowa.
an ocean in here somewhere, right? But anyway, and then I am just driving. There's three things. There's two of them in my story.
What color is it?
Oh, ginger! I love gingers. Made of bread, and it had gingerbread. And the jellyfish ate the gingerbread house, and so I hit the house, and then my car skirted off the road, and so I'm like zooming to try to get back on the road, and all of a sudden, I don't know, you came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I think that was illegal.
Me and my stallion Betty here, we were gonna go visit that place in real quick. All right, well, now I'm gonna do a check. I'm gonna need you to walk around your car here, and I'm gonna have your friend. Where do you go?
He's probably peeing in the woods. That's not a lot. At least it's not in his pants.
Did that contribute at all, or was that just an unrelated reoccurrence?
You know, a lot of water, lemonade, sour chicken juice.
Right. I got you. Oh, here he comes. You can have it. I really do feel like
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
We're not worried about that one. All right. Let's hear it, Bucko.
Wait, rotate.
Let's hear it, Bucko.
Let me tell you what happened, officer. There was this deer.
My eyes are
There was a fat deer. Very hungry deer.
Sir, I'm really.
Cut it in half. Sushi, yeah. It's really kind of sushi. Break it up. Yeah. Super
Very interesting.
interesting. Bear! Bear! It was a very hungry bear.
Right. Sorry, I'm thinking you.
This is yeah, you know, I've had.
All right, you've had a hard day, so I'll let you skip ahead in your story. What's the next thing you remember? Oh, really? Man, this is very
Oh!
Of course, officer. You know, it's jellyfish in these parts of the woods.
They look very similar. They look very similar. Okay, move on.
House. Tent.
I only have so much time to hit my quota. You can hurry up.
Bear. Ginger. Gingerbread house.
That's a nice smile you got.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. I mean, you were doing a
There
great
was like
job.
I want to say like a panda bear?
Where'd you find that?
In the woods. Eating. Trying to
I mean, this panda must be going real fast.
really fast.
Seeing one in the state of Iowa.
Super fast, hungry panda bear. That's Italian.
I mean, you know, I think your brain might need a break. You said you had some drinks
Panda
today.
bear.
Panda bear.
Woods.
Oh.
Chopsticks.
Yeah,
Chopsticks.
what is that noise? The damn birds.
Panda extract.
I think your brain is really like out of whack tonight. And you didn't seem inebriated at all. So I'm gonna let you guys go off with a warning.
Thank you.
Of course, nice to meet you guys. You guys get home really safe.
Steve, thank you very much. Nice job. For our next game, I am going to need an audience volunteer. But wait. You don't know what you're volunteering for yet. First, we would like to ask for a girl, and we would like to ask for a girl who has a good sense of humor and is willing to be wooed. Can I have the housemates for a second, Grayson? I just can't really see very well out here. Hold on, I'm just trying to see. At least high school age.
Sounds like me.
Okay. Are you in high school? Okay. What grade are you in? Can you a little bit? What's your name? Summer, come on in. All right. Eddie, if you would give up your chair to Summer, please. We're going to have Summer sit on the stage here. Can we get a round of applause for Summer? Can you grab a microphone for Summer, please? Okay. So Summer, we just need to get to know you a little bit here because what you don't know, I think everybody knows, tomorrow night is Wingter Ball here, right? It's our big Valentine's Day dance. And whether this is true or not, it is now that you're looking for a date to Wingter Ball, Summer. So you are? Oh, perfect, great. Okay, well, Summer, we're here to help you, Summer. All right. So, Summer, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm just asking you to honestly answer as yourself. It's not your job to be funny, that's our job, so you can just be honest, okay? Okay. So, Summer, you're a sophomore, you said, here at Carlisle High School, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Have you lived in Carlisle a long time?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And do you like Carlisle?
Sometimes.
What's your favorite thing about Carlisle, about living here in this town?
I like Chen's.
You like Chen's. So you like Chinese food. Okay, great. Wonderful, that's great. And what's your least favorite thing about living in Carlisle or going to Carlisle High School?
Some of the teachers.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't ask you which one because it might be in the audience. But in general, what is your least favorite subject?
History.
History. You don't like history class. Okay. What class do you like? What's your favorite subject? What are you really good at?
I'm good at English.
Good at English. That's great. Who's your English teacher this year?
Miss Porter.
Miss Porter. Okay, great. And what are you reading right now in that class?
Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno. That's great. Thank you. Are you enjoying it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. And today, what class did you have to start the day?
Bio.
Biology. Who's your teacher?
Miss Moyer.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Everybody loves Miss Moyer. What unit are you studying right now in biology? What types of stuff are you doing right now?
Biochemistry and enzymes.
Oh, of course, just enzymes and biochemistry. Perfect. And does it make sense to you, or do you struggle with biology?
Makes enough sense.
Okay. Do you have like a go-to lab partner there?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his or her name?
Her name's Eden.
Okay. Are you guys friends? Do you get along, or is it like a good relationship there?
We get along good enough.
Okay, so Eden is your lab partner, and you get along good enough. All right. What did you have for lunch today, Summer?
Whatever the Chinese bar thing was in the gap.
Oh, yes. Yeah, perfect. Great. Yes, I know that. Okay. So, Summer, tell us a little bit about your hobbies. What do you do in your free time when you're not at school? What do you enjoy?
I like to play sports like volleyball, and I like to sleep.
Competitively?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you like to play volleyball and sleep. Any other sports that you do?
I play softball.
Softball. Okay, great. So softball and volleyball. That's great. Thank you. And what did you do on the last snow day when you weren't in school? Like, how do you fill your time at home when you don't have homework to do?
I sleep.
You sleep a lot. Okay. Is your family big? How many siblings do you have?
I got 2.
2 siblings. Are they older or younger?
2 older brothers.
2 older brothers. Do you get along with them?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Great. Okay. And do you have any pets?
Got a dog.
A dog. What's your dog's name?
Coco.
Coco. What type of dog is Coco?
A Maltese poodle, I think.
A Maltese poodle. Great. What color is Coco?
She's white.
Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you. And do you have a career aspiration, Summer, or something you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist. Okay, great. Can I ask what is the impetus to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, sure. Just you picked it, and it sounds like it pays well, right?
Pays pretty well, yeah.
Okay, great. And are you looking forward to school being over?
Yes.
Okay, what are you going to do this summer? Do you have any big plans?
I don't know. Sleep more.
Okay. We've got that. You like to sleep. Do you like to travel? Have you been on any big trips at all?
I do like to travel. I went some places last summer.
Yeah. Where all did you go last summer?
I went to Maine with one of my friends.
Oh, okay, cool. Maine. Anything special that you did in Maine?
Woke up early every day.
Okay, and then you just woke up and just...
We woke up and hiked.
Hiked, okay. Do you like hiking?
Not every day, but yeah.
Okay, cool. There you go. Great. And so you're a sophomore. Are you 16 yet?
Yes.
Are you driving yet?
Getting my permit tomorrow, hopefully.
Oh, okay, great. Well, good luck on getting your permit tomorrow. Wingman, do you have any final questions that you want to know about summer? Anything else that you're curious about? Yeah, Dorian, what's your question for summer?
Are you in any current relationships?
No, I'm not.
Summer, are you going to Wingter Ball tomorrow night?
If I can find a date.
Today, but we'll see if we can pull some strings. Okay, do you do any other school activities? Or if you had to join a club at the school, what would you want to join?
Well, I am in Model UN.
Model UN, that's great. Okay, so in Model UN, what country are you representing at the conference?
Turkey.
Turkey, okay. Do you know a lot about Turkey?
No.
Okay, great. And who is the advisor to Model UN?
Mr. Wagner.
Okay, cool. You get along with him?
Yeah.
Perfect. Great. So you're going to New York for that. Okay, I think that's probably, we're good. Okay, so, Summer, we're just going to ask you to sit there. You have a really easy job. I do need Doris, our troop manager. Oh, he's already over at the piano. Wait, can you stand up, please, and sort of spread out across the back? Or maybe even just like make a bit of like a half circle. And Summer, our wingmen are going to try to woo you because they all want to date you, Summer, every single one of them. And they're going to try and woo you in a game called Hey Girl. So, wingmen, just make sure you project nice and loud there. I'll take the microphone, Summer. And with that, Doris is going to play for us, and you can be probably a little bit louder, Doris. Okay, wingmen, whenever you're ready, you can woo Summer here.
English to reading Dante's Inferno. So when I ask you out, please don't say sir, no.
I'll show you how it's done. Drawing the second circle for the lust in my heart, but girl, hurricanes couldn't keep us apart.
I think you've heard of this kid. His name is Mason Stambaugh. Yeah. Come meet me down the hall.
It's mine. So be with me. It would be right.
I know you love going to chance. Girl, I was hoping we could be more than friends.
Ooh.
Dog's name is Coco. When you go on a date with Mason, you're gonna say, oh no.
I heard you like to be at chance, but with me, you can be at bed.
Yeah.
Listen, Summer, I hear that we both hate history. Stay with me here and tell me about your story.
I know that you have two brothers, but girl, I bet you never once mother.
Aww.
I heard that you like to play volleyball. So girl, come on, if you're lonely, just give me a call.
Girl, without you, my life can't be complete. I also heard you like to play volleyball, so please don't go out with Mason's.
I know that you don't really like Carlisle, but girl, if you're in a relationship, it lasts a while.
Hey girl, hey girl.
Last verse. Last verse.
Come on, Megan's back.
Life without you would be my personal hell. So if you go out with me, you might as well. Hey girl, if you're not busy, you like sleeping so much, play that with me.
I heard that you don't like history, but girl, you're so pretty, you got me down on my knees.
Okay.
My name is Mason, and my pants are sagging. But my love for you is fire like a dragon.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
Oh, Summer! We hope that you found love tonight. If you had to pick one person to go on a date, who would you pick? Megan! Summer, thank you so much for letting us have some fun with you and at you. All right, thank you. Okay, we only have a couple games left here. This one is a game we haven't played in years, and it is called Obstacle Course. Also, a round of applause for Doris on the piano, please. Here's what's going to happen for obstacle course. We're going to be running an actual obstacle course. I'm going to need 2 audience volunteers who are going to run our obstacle course. How about you right there? Yep. Come on up. And yeah, you see. Come on up. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, come on up. What's your name? Dylan, thank you. Kenley. Okay, great. Dylan and Kenley, come on down here with me. Dylan and Kenley, come on down here. You need to figure out what this obstacle course is. We actually all need to figure it out because before the show, I asked the audience to tell us something that they look forward to every year. And the audience, somebody gave us Independence Day, July 4th. So this is a July 4th themed obstacle course. And the wingmen are going to tell you what your various obstacles are. So at any point, one of them can step forward and announce what their obstacle is. And so pay attention, they're going to tell you what you're going to be doing. And then you're going to end up going through an obstacle course made up of our wingmen. So, wingmen, who wants to show us the first obstacle in our July 4th Independence Day obstacle course? Okay, so Megan, step out and just sort of tell us what it is. So pay attention so you know what you're doing.
I am a pole. This is a flag. on my pole, like so.
So attach your flag to the pole. That's the first thing that you have to do. Great. Okay, so come on down here. Megan and Eddie, we'll start down here. Okay, next obstacle, Dorian, what is it?
You know, on 4th of July, the fireworks go off. You know, our dog, it's very loud. So I'm gonna be a dog, and I'm gonna be barking because of the fireworks, and you're gonna have to find a way to make me stop barking.
Next obstacle.
America?
The next obstacle. Everyone knows on July 4th that people are irresponsible with fireworks. So I lit a firework and blew my hand off. And you have to give me first aid until I'm okay.
America is all about patriotism, so to show your appreciation for this country, you have to recite the entire Pledge of Allegiance accurately with no mistakes, and if you make a mistake, I make you start over.
Everyone knows that July 4th runs on hot dogs. My friend here is a hot dog. I am a hot dog bun. He will be on the floor. You have to roll him on top of me.
Spencer, come on and tell us yours.
You know, fireworks are really beautiful in the sky, so to get past my obstacle, you gotta become a firework, and you have to put on a dance that I deem beautiful enough to be lit in the sky.
Next obstacle.
So everyone loves sparklers on July 4th, right? So I'm a little kid who got one that I shouldn't have, and you have to successfully take it away from me before I shove it somewhere it doesn't belong or burn me.
On that note, 4th of July, you always get those little pebble things. You know I'm not pebbles. There's little smoke on things. Yeah, you throw them on the ground and they really hurt if you get hit with them. So basically what's gonna happen is my friend Zach here is gonna run around and you have to try and take him down with those imaginary little pellets until he is sufficiently hurt enough that you can no longer celebrate with him.
Kai, what is your obstacle, Kai, to finish off the course?
I'm Uncle Sam. Hey, you have to convince me. You have to convince me to not selectively draft.
Okay, so if you were to name your obstacle, just remind us, what is your obstacle down here, Megan and Dave?
Flag in the pole.
Okay, and Dorian?
I have to make the dog show.
Give me first aid.
Pledge of Allegiance.
Hot dog. Dancing like a firework.
Sparkler. Yeah, I'm gonna change mine a little bit. You have to pinch him to imitate that sting. Yeah, we're gonna change.
Uncle Sam. Okay, so who is first? Dylan, you're gonna be first. Why don't we actually start you out here, Megan? So you'll start here at this station, then go up these stairs, and all the way through the line. I'm gonna time you, and we'll start here and then up these stairs. So you have to put the flag on the pole. Ready? Get set. Go, Dylan, go!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. fight for your country.
No.
All right.
Totally, you were 1 minute and 25 seconds. Dylan, you're our winner. All right, that brings us to our second to last game. Can you guys keep the chairs off to the side a little bit? And Wingman, I need you to face the curtain. Can I get my helpers to grab our props? This is a game called Props. The Wingmen have not seen any of these objects before. And some of our helpers here, Madeline and Kirsten and Annabeth, are bringing some props down. They're going to, Wingman, you're going to be working with the person beside you. So that'll be Megan and Colin, Ty and Dorian, Chase and Spencer, John and Ben, Zach and Mason, and Evie and Logan. So they're going to put a prop behind each of you, and then we're going to see a series of rapid-fire short scenes where they use their object. Is there, I think there are 2 there, so there we go. Okay, great. Okay, so you guys can turn around, inspect your object. You've got to find a variety of uses for this object. Megan and Colin will be starting with you momentarily. We're going to see each of the pairs is going to present 4 or 5 times, and they're going to be all under 10 seconds. So, with that, brief scenes. Megan and Colin, take it away.
Short question, I'm dying. Help me.
This is for your country, lad, the country that...
Get off your horse and help me.
I am anti-America, and I'm going to kill you, Captain America. No!
I really wish someone would invent actual cell phones. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, this is like really stupid.
Wait, that actually works.
I'm LeBron James. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT.
That could be so easy.
Roll like you mean it, Johnson!
Row.
Next.
Rowing. I love rowing.
Colin and Megan.
I don't want to,
Get in the harness, boy!
I'm 9 years old, Mom. I don't want to do this anymore.
Next.
I love disco.
Next.
You think the Olympics are gonna call you with pogo sticking like that, Jimmy?
I can't do it anymore.
Next.
My hat's flawless. Yes, sir. A witch cast a spell and made my hat limp. I can't make my potions with my hat limp.
Next.
You ready for your colonoscopy?
Next.
I think this might be a little excessive. I know football's pretty high impact, but this looks like it would hurt quite a bit more
Or
than
run
just
at me,
getting
boy.
run over.
Run at me. Oh, I love hugs.
Next.
Oh, that's a cute dog. What's his name?
His name's Rupert. I got him from the under the bridge. I think he's a cool dog.
Next.
Hold on! My car's missing a tire.
I've never read in Wildcat's Revenge before. Seems very secure, Mom.
It's okay, those 5-inch platforms should have done the trick.
Next.
I'll catch you, you foul beast.
Next.
Bastard boy!
We're gonna win this relay race whether we want to or not.
Yo, I feel like this is strategy.
Next.
How much longer?
Never Roman history is the guy that knows my stuff.
Next.
What is that, idiot?
Circle.
Next.
I've only been a jazz band for a few days, but I don't really know how to play this instrument.
It's called a saxophone. Blow into it.
Next.
Sir, there's only one way to save you. The quantum energy field. It's activated. He's being insane.
Next.
I'm kidding. I can't swim. Get out!
Nice round, Megan and Colin. I love go-karts.
Especially after Wingter Ball.
Next.
Yes, I'm doing it! Finally, I lifted 4 pounds! Oh.
Next.
See that deer right there?
Yeah, right there.
It's a crab.
Yes.
30.5.
Next.
30.5.
Your locks are so luscious. Oh, I just want. Oh my goodness, gravy! I could have never expected. It was a win.
Next.
Me, John Smith. Please don't take our land, John Smith.
Next.
Oh my God! Would you look at this pull-up bar I found? You
Oh
can
my
do,
God, I finally can pull
you can do pull-ups on it. That's crazy.
Nice job, everybody. Thank you very much. All right. Down here. And now we're going to need some people to get into position. We have one last game. This is the game you've been hearing about. This is the most dangerous improv game known.
Yeah!
This is a game we call Mousetrap. It is going to be played by Kai and Chase, who are our 2 most tenured members. We give them, nobody is forced to play this game. They requested to play this. You'll see that they're taking their shoes off. And you do not have to take your socks off.
Let the dogs out, Chase!
Alright, and can you pull the curtain open, please? And the curtain's going to open, and we're going to move this pillar with the light. And we have a stage full of live mouse traps. There are 7
Oh my God!
or so of them. And I'm going to ask Mason and Ellie, I think you're going to pull pull it closer to the front of the stage so that people can get a better view. And Zach, watch the chair there. Meanwhile, Megan and Ben are going to be getting Kai and Chase ready. They are going to be blindfolding them. Oh, that's enough, that's far enough. Okay, and then Ben and Megan are also going to be their caretakers. They're going to make sure they don't walk off the front of the stage. So, what's going to happen is they're getting blindfolded, and they're going to be doing a scene around these mousetraps. They just don't know where they are. So here's the scoop. For this game, the setup is that Kai and Chase are a married couple, and they are trying to clean up their children's toy room in the dark. There's a power outage. So Chase and Kai, there's a power outage. You're trying to clean up your children's toy room. But one thing I didn't mention is that this show is sponsored by Tanks, Toys, and Treasures, and he specializes in Legos.
Oh!
So we have some Legos to this.
Oh, you're evil!
And if we could just sprinkle a few Legos out there, just toss them out. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right. So what's going to happen is they're going to try to maintain character and do this scene cleaning up, and we'll see how it plays out. But one last time, we want to thank Tanks, Toys, and Treasures. I have some business cards. If anybody is interested in selling old Lego collections, he buys and sells Legos. His QR code is in the program, and I have some business cards as well. Also, thanks again to Marcello's, to Subway Car Wash, Sea Love Thrift, and Carlisle Events. And thank you to all of you for coming tonight. We can't do what we do without you and your suggestions. So, I'll just give one last reminder before it devolves into chaos that please follow us on Instagram. We have a website, chswingingit.com. Our next show is April Fools. And we have a summer camp for middle schoolers and high schoolers. That'll be the second week of summer. This summer it's called Sick. So stay, check in with me or look on our website or email me about that for more information. Okay, Kai and Chase, you're a married couple cleaning up in a power outage, a toy room. Take it away.
Honey, it's been snowing a lot lately. I'm not too sure about this power.
Out right now.
Yeah.
It's out. Clean up all these
We do
toys.
have to clean up so many toys.
Clean up toys, man. I can't see them because the power.
I know the power's out and there's so many toys everywhere.
Our kids would really thrive in a home without mouse traps.
I don't know if this is the right question for you. And I just love them so much, and I want them to lead the best life.
I think they need to get on their hands and knees.
This power outage reminds me, I think it might be time for us to get a divorce.
But what about the tax breaks?
You can deal with those.
I think all the toys are gone. I can keep the kids, you said?
Yeah, you can have them. You can have them. You can have the kids and the tax breaks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Harry. I love you. I changed my mind.